Okay, let's go. I thought this would be funny to do. Oh, I forgot that I turned off music. There we go. Right. So there's a mod of Civilization 4, which is the best civilization for some reasons. And I wanted to play it because it got an update less than a month ago. It's called Dawn of Civilization, and it's basically a mod of another mod, but yeah. We're playing basically on a historical map with historical civilization spawns as well, and historical victory conditions as well. So if you meet these there are 3 goals. If you meet them, you win the game. And I'm actually going to play them. Play one of them. So there are a lot of civs I wanted to show for it. Most of the early ones are quite interesting. Most of the later ones are like ignore the loading time, that doesn't matter, but because you can go start in 1780 and pick luck. There's here Prussia, so it's fine. They start in 1780, but Civ4 is not perfectly optimized, so hey, that's the Turks. I thought it would be the Timurids, but yeah, whatever. So there are a lot of civs. They all have a unique unit, unique building, unique power. Unique power is generally what makes the game basically unique for every civ. And you have some goals, 3 goals, and then when you get them, you win the game. If you get 2 of them, you get the Golden Age as well. And Egypt is quite decent, but I'm not gonna play Egypt. They're one of the civs that start the game. Most civs you do need to wait for. I'm going to play a civ that is very unique due to their unique power, and their unique unit is based on that, and actually technically their unique building as well. The Vietnamese, my favorite civ right now, I think. Yeah, probably. So they start 938 AD. We have a unique infantry unit, unique longbow. We have a unique theater. So the longbow is gets an extra first strike, woodsman 1 and guerrilla 1. The theater gives you an extra artist slot, gives you bonus commerce on water food tiles, water resource tiles, and gives you culture percentage, of course, because that's what the theater does. And here, the power of resistance. When attacking within their own territory, units receive the defensive bonus of their current tile. That's insane, and I'll show you why. Our goals: we need to create 2 generals by 1500 AD, that's trivial. We need to control Confucius Gyotian, something like that, 1600 AD, which is the cathedral, which means we need 4 temples, which means that we need 4 cities. And we start with 1, so we need to conquer 3 cities, which is the hardest part of this challenge, probably. And we need to have 3 cities with influential culture by 1700 AD. So we can finish all of these before, and I believe I usually get like 1580 wins. I did a test run and it took 2.5 hours, and I won it in 1620 AD, and it was just barely possible, and yeah, whatever. Yeah, we don't matter. But, yeah. So There are 5 difficulties, 3 game speeds. Regent is the normal game speed, but the Vietnamese are quite easy and quite fun, so I'm just gonna pump it up to maximum. Yeah, AI gets a lot of advantages, and we'll start here and we'll wait a bit. So I'll try to spend this time talking about stuff in the game at least. So we start with 1 city. We only get our bonus combat odds when attacking from our territory to our own territory, so we don't actually get the combat odds when attacking other cities, which is unfortunate. But we do have a lot of well, basically we're quite safe, so we can just do whatever we want. I'll mark, there's quite a large wall that I'll just demarcate as well when we spawn in 30 turns. In the meantime, the AI auto plays quite quickly, and yeah, so that simulates a slightly different start every time. As you can see, by the way, there's a border here. It's a yellow border. That's China. We're already neighbors with China. China will eventually collapse, probably from the Mongols spawning in 1200 AD. There's also here there's the Burmese Empire, or Pagan. Below us is kind of basically here is the Khmer Empire, which is Cambodia, and in like a bit before 1200 AD, I believe the Thai will spawn there. So this is a oh, and below that there's also the Malay people and the Majapahit. So this is a very cramped area. There's also Japan and Korea to the northeast, and the Mongols of course spawn. There's the Tibet is a Civ. There's the Turks, which are the Seljuk Turks, which we might meet, and the Mughals, which we might meet as well. I don't think we'll meet the Indians. Maybe we'll meet the Dravidians, which are the Tamil kingdoms. India's like the Chandragupta Indians. I believe Chandragupta is one of the leaders at least. So it's the Hindu empires of India. Actually in my test run I met the Byzantines even, despite not actually going there, because the Byzantines managed to vassalize the Turks. And I met the Turks at some point, which is interesting. So the cities, I'll wait for that. There's one city here that is an independent city, which is trivially ours, basically. We will conquer that for sure. And then we'll just see. We'll probably fight the Pagan kingdom and the Khmer, and probably China as well. We'll see which cities we get. Okay, this is our spawn. We get a couple of units. This is our Rattan Archer, extra first strike, Guerrilla 1, Woodsman 1, and I think that's it. Longbows are actually an offensive unit in this game, which is interesting, except that they get defensive upgrades, which is why the Vietnamese power is so good for us. So first off, let's create Confucianism. Let's do civics for a bit. citizenship definitely, because I can spend gold to finish military unit production, and probably will have to build 1 or 2 theaters. Maybe not even. Don't think I'll ever get to. Maybe I'll get to vassalage at the end of the game. Redistribution, I really don't like that. Because our capital isn't. Yeah, maybe it's better than merchant trade. Not going to build any of the units, not going to run a merchant. It's just, is the 1 trade route per city worth it? Yeah, I'll keep it for now. Yeah, vassallocracy makes sense, monasticism makes sense, caste system makes sense because we're going to run artists. And I think republic also makes sense. I don't think I actually have a lot of plantations. Well, I'll have 1, 2. There's a tea resource here. So this doesn't matter. Fishing boats are good. Extra salt for artist and a free specialist. Yeah, definitely republic. There's no red anywhere. There is a green, so we do get a civic combo bonus of stability. And there's nothing else that we... I think that's good. So in terms of tech, this is a massive tech tree. I'm assuming that I'll get this, because I'm going to ignore tech. And honestly, I mean, tech doesn't matter, but culture also barely matters. Culture is kind of useful. Espionage kind of... I don't really want to use espionage, I don't think. So I'll just do this, 100% culture, and just sit with that. Let's build an... Actually, let's split up. Let's build an orchard here, and let's just build a road there. I'll move 1 of the longbows here. This is a great defensive position because I'll just demarcate a wall that most units cannot cross, which is there. You can't cross there. Most units can't cross rainforest or jungle. So you can't cross here, or here, or here, here, here. Most units also can't cross marshes. And you can also not cross here, these 3, but you... but there is a silk resource here. These are all jungle. But I can't see that yet, so I can't demarcate that yet. Let's actually just take a look. Yeah, that helps. This is also a wall. Let's put a workboat on the clam. And I'm going to have to conquer this city, but I don't need to do that just yet. The plan is going to be conquer this city right here. This city. I have this city. I need 4 cities. Probably this city and this one. Because also we have a historical area. There's the Khmer capitals right here, so I could take that, and that's fine because it's in our conquest area. But I think I'm going to take that and this in our historical area as well. Our core is this, so it's just the capital. We can't build any other cities in our core. So that's fine. Yeah. So we need this to have high population, which is probably why redistribution is the default civic, despite merchant trade being quite good. Despite us not using it that much. We don't get an advanced start, which is weird. So we just have to pick some buildings to build. I don't have hegemony, so I don't get bonus speed on most things, unfortunately. I need a couple of buildings in this city. I want in some order, I'll fix that later. I want a barracks, I want the arena, castle, academy, and that's it for now. And the Gyoshian, of course. I don't need the arena just yet. Actually, I will need it quite quickly, so I'll start that. I think. We have 3 artist slot because of our theater giving us 2 and the civic giving us 1. Apparently the AI likes to run the 3 artists right now, and I actually agree. Yeah. Are we done? Do I need to do anything else? Let's actually talk to the AI that we've met. Let's get open borders with China. They're a lot more advanced. Let's get open borders with the Turks. We're more advanced than them, apparently. And this is the Khmer Empire. Let's sure open borders is fine. We're a lot more advanced than them, but they'll catch up because we don't care about tech. And that's it. There are 2 independent city-states and natives, which we're always at war with, or can't talk to regardless. So yeah, I think we're done for the first turn, and then let's there we go, we took the pig tile, which is good. There are a lot of barbarians that spawn in this area, but they can't actually enter our borders yet. So this is all safe. I'll stand here. This can go to sleep for now. One thing that's very interesting is that naval units also get the defensive bonus from the city, and of course the coast, which gives 10% defense bonus, but the city gives 50%. So if we were to be at war with someone, let's say China, and China brings their cog to pillage our clan, then we can attack them and get our 50% bonus, which is quite insane. Also, let's see, I want a single catapult to help conquer the city. I'll figure that out at some point. I do want a lot of production here, and I do want you to run, let's say 2 artists for now, because one of the goals here is to get 3 cities with influential culture, and the capital is going to be one of them, and the artist is going to help. Culture is actually quite useful for the Vietnamese as well, since let's open borders with the Malay. They're here. They're in island of Java, right? That's there, and they also have Singapore, probably. So culture is quite good because from here I can attack all of these tiles and get my defensive bonus, which is substantial here. It's 75% from hill forest and 20 and 40%, so 40% from the bonuses, and the longbow generally already has, no, it's attacking into a hill, and into a forest they get a bonus as well, so these are hills and or forests, which is insane. Yeah, I mean they can apparently just barely enter our borders, but they can't enter this area. around our city for the first like 5 turns or so. And no AI can also declare war on us unless we flipped one of their cities, which we didn't. But we'll have to declare war on some AI at some point, because we do need to get to great generals. And great generals you get from winning battles. There's not much going on at the start. I'll just try to improve this pig. The city's working it, so I like to not chop the forest immediately. Would be great if China could build a mine here, because I'm going to culture flip that soon. They're building a road, that's also useful. There's a copper tile, which is, that's a metal you can use to build metal units, but I don't care, because the crossbowman can only be built with iron, and I don't need any other metal units, and there's iron here. Okay, road, they're probably going to mine that. Hopefully. Yeah, there isn't much going on yet. I already have walls, so I can build a castle, which is probably... maybe I'll build a barracks first, but the castle also gives bonus experience to siege units. It's like a mini citadel, which is a Spanish unique building. And it also puts our defenses to 100%, so we get double strength attacking from a city into a neighboring tile. Probably won't matter. I don't think there's going to be any enemies next to our cities ever, despite probably being at war with all of our neighbors at some point. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably declare war on the Bacan at some point. Let's just build a great work, right? Yeah. Thank you. Now I can also put a wall here. And 2 archers. What are my odds? 70%. I don't actually want this city. It's a good city, but it will probably make me very unstable to keep it, because it's growing. It's gonna grow quite large, and then and I can only compensate from non-core population with my capital, which is not going to be able to grow that large. Okay. And I'll keep running 2 artists, right? Yeah, I still only have like 4 good tiles, and even that's kind of debatable. Oh, I only had 3, and now I have 4 at least. So I've been thinking as well about the start. I do want a road here, of course, but because I wanna just move into here. But there are 2 forests here, which are hill forests, so they get a lot of, so I get a lot of defensive bonus here. But I think it's probably just fine to chop them and build a mine, because I don't think I'll ever get any enemies that I need to attack from here because of this massive wall, of course. Barbarian spawn. It seems like they took Ayutthaya here. But that's a Khmer city which will flip to become the Thai capital. Yes, that's done. Now I'll get quite a lot of food here actually because of the 3 food tiles, which is useful. Pagan just lost a horse archer. Horse archers are very strong in this mod. They get, instead of being like here, they are all the way up here. They get 50% open terrain strength, which makes them strength 9 on open terrain. Right, unfortunately for the Pagan who do have horses like there or something, there isn't really that much open terrain here, so it's not really all that useful. But they do like building horse archers regardless, because they're not expensive, I don't think. You want open borders? Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to declare war on you. Do I want to hook up the marble first before declaring war? Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'll just build some mines. That's gonna take a bit too long. Yeah, I'll just declare war on you and hope that in like 10 or so turns you will actually send troops into my borders, because I'm not going to attack. I do want to keep this forest. This forest is very important. So I'll just build a road and then... the first horse archer. And I get a lot of bonuses. Yeah. It's a 6v6, but it's 100% because they get shrunk by... I get minus 200% on them, so they are strength 2. And I don't even take any damage. That doesn't pump up the Great General slider though, but it's okay. Okay, I've got a catapult here. Oh, the Burma actually took them out. Let's take out their swordsman. Right? It's a pikeman. It's a unique pikeman. Okay, so now let's actually build my important buildings. I don't think the castle is all that important, but it's better than nothing. It's quite useful actually. Should probably start running a third artist as well. Yeah. Guerrilla 2 is quite useful to get double movement in hills, and Guerrilla 3 is going to be very insane. Okay, so let's declare war, and you can't actually talk to anyone, so you can't declare war. I mean, you can find the right one to declare war on, or you can just do this. They can't actually enter this tile. Entering independent land will trigger war. Yes, I declare war, and then they can't actually move, so their turn is skipped. It's a nice trick. They have a great general skirmisher, I just noticed. Probably gonna be fine. I already have 50% odds before catapulting down their walls. Hey, that's the Turks. They have a very similar blue to the Khmer. Turks generally... I do like this music, by the way. But the Turks generally have machinery that you can trade off of them, but I don't think they do this time. Let's chop this forest. Hey, it's Majapahit. We're back at peace, so let's fix that. Now we're at war again. Independents really like to just claim peace. In the original mod there's, I mean that's still in this game, but there's a plague mechanic which can kill units, I believe, and it will shrink your city quite horrendously. So you usually don't actually open borders with anyone, but in this game you'll get the plague regardless, so it doesn't matter at all. Hey, it's Japan. Japan is a lot nicer in this game than... never mind. Than in base Civ4, where they are the meanest AI in the game. They're the only Civ that doesn't open borders at cautious, which is... I mean, it makes sense because of their isolationist period and stuff, but they're not in their isolationist period yet, so they're still fine. We're gonna build a city. So maybe that means that they don't need to defend random areas, so they can maybe move in. Would be nice to actually get some experience. No, I think they moved the other way. And it looks like the Khmer conquered back their city here. It's a bit unfortunate for them that their capitals are so close together, by the way. So there's the Thai capital here and the Khmer capital there. And they clash quite a bit. But yeah. Okay. Build a mine there. Probably good to mine this as well. I can't actually build a farm here, so I should build probably a watermill, because also my cottages are weakened by phallocracy. Right? Oh, I can do it for phallocracy. Yeah. Oh, and my plantations are also weakened by it. I didn't know that. That's a new thing since last month then. Hey, it's Tibet. Cool. Oh, Tibet will trade machinery. Nice. Yeah, sure. Machinery is like the only tech I actually want. And this is a unique Indian longbowman, but it's a barbarian. It can move in onto jungle, which means that I do need to actually get rid of it. Oops. It's fine. I do get a lot of... They don't get any bonuses from attacking. Actually, they do. They get withdraw chance. Ooh, this is bad. 83. Yeah, good enough. And you can stand there for now. Ah, this gets Gorilla 3 now. That's great. Can upgrade to Trebuchet? Nah. That's why I wanted Machinery as well, because it unlocks the Trebuchet. Second artist. So I don't need to actually put the artist in the city, so I'll wait. I'll probably put 2 here and then 2 maybe there or here, depending on which city I take first. Okay. Gorilla 3, 50% withdraw chance, which means that I have a withdraw chance of 80%. Meaning that in any battle at all, I have at least an 80% chance to survive. For example, if I were to attack here, I mean this is very well defended. I have an 80.03 chance to survive. Now imagine if I also get odds to win, because I don't really have odds to win there. Well, 0.03%. So I'll heal up and then start slamming this. They also do collateral damage, but that's a longbowman thing already. Which is going to be useful. Hey, that's a... No, that's just the Khmer Empire. I was hoping that maybe the Pagan were finally attacking me. Nope, it's a ballista elephant. It's the unique Khmer unit. It's quite a good unit actually, because a lot of civs here use heavy cavalry, and in combat outside of those outside of cities, it just kills all the heavy cavalry. There's the Pagan have war elephants. The Thai have a unique Lancer, which is a heavy cavalry. There are horse archers, which aren't heavy cavalry, but they're light cavalry, but you'll still crush them because they are only 6 versus 8 strength. Quite a good unit. Also in context, they're quite good. Let's see, yeah. Please enter, please come forward so I can hit you. Nope, unfortunate. Hey, it's a Thai. They're very far advanced compared to us. Okay, mine here. Let's build a... Farm doesn't do anything. Can build a workshop here, but I think I'll build a water mill. Okay. Basically no more defenses. I'll do some collateral with the catapult probably, unless I do this. I'm not sure yet. I have all the buildings. So I'll build a Kraton archer, I think. I'll build a lot of them, and the first Grand General I'll probably settle here, so then they get 2 upgrades and they immediately get rid of 3. Yeah, I flipped this city, and now the Khmer lose these 3 tiles, which is a pain. Let's build a mine here as well. China's still happy with me. That's going to change at some point. Do I try this? Oh, they have a Gorilla 2 archer. Gross. Or do I just... Maybe I'll do this first. 87 to survive. Some was good chance to win as well. Oh, 36 only to win, but another like 50 to survive. And it's also did some collateral, which is useful, but 56 is not good enough. 56. Oh wait, I'll just bombard again. So the odds only improve if you attack more. So I could have probably just slammed my catapult in and then get good odds for the rest of the battles and get even better odds. Let's see. 80, yeah. Only 80%. I'll just wait until I get the next unit up. Great General died in combat. Karatakis, that sounds... I want to say Byzantine? I wanted to say Roman, but Roman means Byzantine. Ah, I got the city for free because the Khmer decided to attack. That's good, thank you. And Jam Skirmisher, who was on there, also died in combat with the Khmer. Thank you. Yeah, the Khmer can actually enter forests, so... or rainforests. Let's put an archer there. Grid that too. Okay, and now let's finish the wall. Let's build an extra worker. Oh, and the great artist can also move up here. I don't want to use it just yet. I think I believe you need to get rid of the revolt first. Not 100% on that, by the way. It's better safe than sorry. Oh, I got an event which you don't see. Actually, I can do this for a second so you can see the event. Once the game wants to load back in again, I'll pick one. This is a good event, so if you pay you get more of a boost with China, but I don't care. So now let's put myself back. Thank you. And continue on. Once the game loads back in, yes, good. Let's start chopping down the forest here. It's going to shrink a bit because of the revolt. I should build a workboat here probably for this crab, and I should move the heavy galley there as well. Okay, so first workboat and then click the heavy galley. I'll wait for the revolt. Last time I got the Khmer to attack. The Khmer wanted to declare war because I was on this tile, so I'll properly defend it this time. The Chinese, actually I just noticed that you can't see the Chinese city from there. It's very heavily defended, which is kind of a pain. But I'll just probably wait until the Mongols crush them, the Chinese. Chop. And you should. Do I want a theater here? Yes, I do. Theater arena seems like a good thing if you have 100% culture. Oh, I need to spread confusion into there. And after that, I'll figure it out. There's a T. I should probably improve this T, although it's not a good tile regardless. And this city should probably take one of the food tiles before it gets there. Gets the crab. And it's unhappy because it has two religions which are not my state religions, so it gets a massive reduction in, gets -2 happiness from that. Okay, but yeah, great work here. Boom. Thanks for the second clam, China. They just improved that tile and now I took it. And you can steal the pig. You're still starving. This is a free specialist, so there's just nothing I can do. Actually, this is a 6-foot tile. I can take that and stagnate. And how many? Yeah, you're still running 3 artists. You're too large. I should stop growing. Also, you know, you should take that, of course. Take this. And stop growing. Yeah, from there it's just good. Okay, once I finish this, I'll... let's see. I did just get the dye resource. I should probably improve that, or actually just building a road here is probably enough. I can also settle this, or this tile, if I wanted to, and instead of declaring war. I like declaring war. Hey, that's the Mongols, finally. And China collapsed down to 1 city. Which is probably somewhere in the north. Relatively north at least. It's the Mongols. They're quite scary. I don't think I'll go to war with the Mongols. Hey, Pagan. They're finally attacking. Yeah, I should try to get the tea and the dye as well at some point. China capitulated. Their only city is probably around here. It's probably inland somewhere. One thing that the Mongols have going against them, they need to conquer China in like 1350 AD or something. Turns out that China includes these 3 cities. There's a city here, and here, and here. So you need to conquer Vietnam. That's a pain. And you also need to conquer all of China, of course. But yeah, let's take this 99.9. Do some collateral damage, not that much, but something. Spread religion. Okay, now do I need anything? Well, another unit. Another couple units. Yeah, the Keshik here is quite scary, and their unique power is very strong. If they have more troops, if they have a stack and next to your city that's more troops than the defender stack, the city riots. So you lose all of your defensive bonus as well. And yeah, I think just all of your defensive bonus, and you can't build anything. You don't actually take any damage or anything from that, but it's still not really great. Should probably, instead of, I can get out of redistribution. It gives me 7 food right now. Once I get feudalism, which I don't think I'll reach anytime soon. I can also get rid of Republic, but I want Republic. Nah, it's fine. This is just going to be very large, and I'll have to deal with it. Find something for it to do, but I don't want. Oh, I can run a 4th artist. That's probably what I'm going to do. Can I run any more artists from anywhere else? Nope. I don't want to run any other great people because specialists, because I want the artist great person for sure. It took a lot more damage than I would have hoped. The odds were 0, but apparently the Kyunda just got lucky. The unique pikeman. I could actually build a mine on this copper and then just sell it. But maybe I'll lose my worker if they just run tuck 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 from here. So I don't think I will do that. As a Pagan, you actually get... I've had this before, when the Chinese collapse and the Mongols take over, you get a lot of culture from this city, and you actually take this rice tile, which is nice. Yeah, that's still safe. You can go here. And you can attack this, right? Yeah, 99.9 shouldn't take any damage. Korea capped as well. Yeah, there just doesn't matter. And they're building a plantation, so I can finally go attack the Chimera after that. But it's... I technically would prefer if they just collapse. Another thing I can... Oh, the Mongolians are not that great at defending their city, so I can also just go attack this city instead. Because 40% on a crossbow is not scary at all for me. Yeah. Ooh, that's a big army. I don't think it... Let's see, what odds does my archer? 40%. What? Did I take any damage? No. What does my archer do now? 42. Because it actually counts the city before you leave the city. So, yeah. I might lose this Rattan archer here. No, not really. The trebuchet is the scariest, but it might not attack because this is not a city, so it doesn't get a lot of bonuses. So it's just a 3 attack unit, 3.7. Longbow is kind of annoying, but I'm a lot stronger than it, and the horse archer really is a pushover here. Okay, so I think it survives. Should maybe have put an archer there as well. Doesn't look like it was close. Let's do 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, okay, it wasn't even close. I was panicking for nothing. Okay. Oh, I forgot these. That's fine. Yeah, let's build a plantation here. Ooh, gorilla 3. Okay, I'll use that longbow for attack as well, and build a second siege unit, probably. You're running 2 artists, one of them is a free specialist. That seems reasonable. Maybe I'll do that for a bit. Yeah, I mean, this is the worst decision you can possibly make in the game, and it's still probably safe. What are the odds that I just take the city right now? I don't think they're great. So I'll just move this up, move these up. Yeah, I don't think the Chimera will attack, but maybe I should turn off my culture for a bit. Enough so that my city is happy though. Damn. Okay, not enough that my city is happy apparently. Because I wanna have the choice to upgrade some units. Just in case the Chimera attack. Oh, they're called Kombucha now. Cambodia. And the Thai unique unit spawned as a barbarian here. That's kind of scary. Do I have odds against it? Not even remotely. Maybe